Ajibusu tweets. He says, in our society, it is advisable for a woman to get married at most 23-25 years. The more successful a woman, the harder it is for her to get married. This is factors. Nobody is saying you shouldn't be a career woman, but cop a man while you are still young and chase your career. Excellent tweet. I agree with this guy 100%. But I will give my own views and comments as replies to other people's reply on this tweet. So let's get to it. This guy says, this is a very myopic thought process. Childcare stops any form of career pursuit for women. We want a world where responsibilities are shared. Nobody wants a world, you are a man, sorry. So nobody wants a world where men do not want a world where responsibilities are shared. Have you ever heard any man complain that they want to share responsibilities with women? I've never seen such a man. If you have seen such a man, you are the only man, basically. So you want to be in a marriage and you want to share responsibilities 50-50 with your partner as a man. If that's you, it's fine though, but let's go on. He says, I won't mind marrying a 30 to 35-year-old woman, old lady, if she got stuff going on for herself. Makes parenting and family finances easier. Okay, and he says from experience. This man is saying he won't mind marrying a 30 to 35-year-old woman if she got stuff going on for herself. Are you looking for a richer woman to depend on? I think that's what this guy is looking for. He wants a richer woman who he can depend on for benefits, for his finances. So let's go on. So this woman replies to him and says, if you understand the reproductive life of a woman, you will reverse your sentence. The effect of pregnancy on the woman and even the baby she's carrying is something else once she's above 35 years. It's called a high-risk pregnancy. Of course, circumstances lead to it, but don't pray for it. And he says, babes, it better make she born at 35 while she can cater for the needs of the child should something happen to him than to marry early and then have to depend on the man for things as small as detergent and all other minor things women who are helpers should be able to provide. Didn't you hear you did not hear when she said it's a high-risk pregnancy? Women, if you want to get married, okay, and you want to chase your career, I would advise you marry when you are young. Why? See what happens. This man says it. He says the more you make, or the more successful a woman is, the harder it is for her to get married. He says this for a reason. Why? Women, okay, let me give an instance now. You earn 1 million a month, 1 million naira a month, okay? You will definitely not be looking for a man. Remember, you are age 35, you are age 30, 35, or you are advanced in age 28, 30, 31, 30, 35. You are advanced in age, okay, women, and you want to marry, you want to settle down now. You are focused on your career throughout your young years, and now you are 35, and you want to get married. Okay, you earn 1 million naira a month now, you would definitely not look for a man who earns lower. Maybe you would, maybe you would not. But most women, 99.9% of women, will not look for a man who earns lower than them. You're in a higher class, nobody wants to go down. You will surely look for a man who is up there. A man who will be around 40, 41, let's even say 36, 37, yeah. You look for a man around that age that earns more than you do. And now see, that man would not be looking for you. I'm very sorry. That man who has resources, who has money, has access to many girls of younger age, who are more fertile, who are more productive just because of they are young. They are more active, I'll put it that way. They are more beautiful. A man who has money at 36, 37, 38, 39, even at your age of 35, or even within your range of 30, 35, after you focus on your career, that man will not be looking for a woman who would give him stress. You're not looking for a woman who will be around his income bracket and who will be competing with him. Men don't like competition. There cannot be two captains in a ship. The man wants a woman who will submit to him. He has money, he has access to a lot of women. Why do you think he will pick you as a 30, 35-year-old woman who it happens? So I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It happens. It happens. But most times it doesn't happen. What makes you think you'll be that exception? What makes you think you'll be that woman who focus on her career and then when she's ready to settle down, she will just find a man that will be available? You know how long it takes for people to even date and know themselves and get married and be in a fulfilled relationship. It takes a whole lot of time. You guys will be working. Remember, you guys will not have time to build a relationship, and that relationship might end in divorce. What I mean is that it will not be a long-lasting, fulfilling relationship for both of you. The man already will know this, and you might or might not know this. Or the man might not even know, and you guys will get married and problems here and there. No time for each other, this and this, this and this. Because if you're not going to focus on your career, you're going to put in a lot of work, and that's now going to become a habit. You would have built the habit of being career focused. It's not easy to change habits over the habit that you have built for like 10 years in your career. You focus on your career, chase your career, and then you are now a star. You're now a big woman. You are not family oriented anymore. Like, you're not home oriented at that point in time, because for a long time you have been focused on your career and getting your life together. Then this happens. This whole dynamic plays out. A man who has money, 35, 36, older men like younger women, talk of we that are still even young. So what's the probability that he will settle down for you? It's a very small percentage. It might happen, it might not happen. But I'm just telling you you can see your chances and really, really, really filter. You can really think about your decision on focusing on your career. Now, my own advice would be to get married when you are young. When you have a good man, you screen this man, you know that yes, it's good for you. Get married to him, okay? You tell him you're not ready to have children now. That's if you really want to raise your children by yourself. Though now they are nannies and other stuff, but they are not reliable. If you want to raise your children by yourself, be at home with them, take care of them, you have to pause your career then. You have to pause your career. But even if you don't want to pause your career and you want to go up there, you guys work hand in hand. You make a timetable, make a plan on how you take care of the children, how you be available for the children, and it works from there. You get used to that kind of lifestyle from there. You can actually even delay pregnancy for some time if you don't want to get pregnant at that time. You work on your career 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It comes to that time when you want to have children. You guys make out a plan. Everything is about communication, and it's not as easy as I'm saying, I know. But it doesn't get easier as you grow older. Especially for women, it doesn't get easier as you grow older. It doesn't in any way get easier as you grow older. Let's continue this discussion. And the woman replied him and said, "Who told you all women below 30 years are poor and can't take care of their children? Many are finishing school at 22 and working already. You can have money, but the effect of late pregnancy can take the life of the woman and even the baby. Not only the woman. Look at the risk here. When you are above 35 or even, I think, 30 upwards, you can have a stillbirth. You can have a miscarriage. Low fertility rate. You can give birth. The chance of you giving birth to a Down syndrome baby it's more likely giving birth to children with chromosomal and genetic abnormalities. It's not nice. You that intentionally delayed your when you get pregnant just because, or when you get married and get pregnant just because of your career, it might happen that when you get to that time, you will not be able to give birth again. There are genetic predispositions to infertility. So you might get to that point and then your genes say you are infertile and you go the rest of your life without children. Then how do you live on when you wanted to get married, or when you wanted to have children, but you say, no, let me focus on my career first? Now see, let's say you don't want to get married. It's fine. It's okay. Do whatever works for you. But if you know you want to get married and you are keeping it, you are postponing it to when you have money and it's going to end up in a disaster. I can promise you. I promise you that. I'm not promising you there are exceptions to all these things, but most times it does. I've seen stories of women who are regretting. This is kind of lies that feminism really puts into women, telling them focus on your career and focusing on don't get married yet, freeze your eggs, do this, do that, do that. But at the long run, it ends up in a life of despair and frustration and regret and unfulfillment. I've seen women come out and they are like, if I had known, they are old women now. Search all over YouTube, they are everywhere. If I had known, I would not have believed. See, there's joy in having a family. There's joy in, if that doesn't give you enough joy, I don't know what can give you enough joy. A joy of you giving birth, giving forth to something that you can see, that you can hold, you can touch, you can share love with. There's joy in that. Where did that joy go to? Where did that joy of motherhood, that joy of caring and nurturing for your family, where did that joy go to in women? Let's go on. The guy says the effect of early pregnancy or mid or late pregnancy takes women's lives daily in Nigeria. Yeah, giving birth late is a little bit more. It's not a little bit more risky. It's not a little bit more risky. It's not a little bit more risky. It's more risky. Not a little bit more. Let's not delude ourselves. But by percentage, the average age for the first birth for most women is 28 years to 34 years. So this is your analysis, not Joe. That's true though. The average age for first birth is around 28 to 34 years, as he has said. That's true. All I'm saying is that advise your brothers to marry women who can help. You are taking this too personal. Why are you saying advise your brothers to? You're already angry already. Even from your first statement, I could see that you had you took it personal already. All I'm saying is that advise your brothers to marry women who can help. So why are you involving our brothers in this? Advise your brothers to marry women who can help support in their finances and family raising endeavors. If you can't see that out of all I've been saying, there's no point going further. I wanted to be weird, but there's no need for that. Thank God you know that you're a weird person. You do not want to be weird. You are weird. You are weird already. Someone replies, getting married doesn't necessarily equate to making babies almost immediately. You can as well pursue the career and have kids afterwards. The context of the tweet is coping, that's getting a man while you are young and grow together. Exactly what I was saying. Another guy says the status of being a successful career woman is quite intimidating to men. Oh, a woman says this. They feel you have everything, so what could they possibly offer? But this is not true for everyone out there. Different strokes for different folks. I would say this again. Yes, the status of being a successful woman is intimidating to the kind of men that these women do not want. Low class and average value men. Yeah, they are intimidated by your standard and your status in the society. You have money as a woman. True. But you and I know that's not the kind of men you are interested in. The kind of men you are interested in are the kind of men who are earning more than you. And those kind of men are not intimidated by you. Those kind of men see you as a competition. And in marriage, it's not a competition. In marriage, it's cohabitation, cooperation, compromise. So many things are involved in marriage. Not a competition. Now, these men see you, these men who earn more than you, even as successful as you are, see you as a competition. And what do you expect them to do? You are older. They like younger women. You are more aggressive and it's not easy to it's not in a career setting or in a career world. It's not easy to break through ceilings and become the boss or the boss lady or the boss lady. It's not easy. You have to become somehow masculinized and aggressive somehow. And these men are seeing this kind of women. They have dealt with women like you before. And they don't want to deal with you guys again because no man likes, they cannot be two captain in a ship. No man wants an aggressive and masculine woman. No man. I can bet you no man. And this woman says, or maybe career women act like they don't need men because they got money. Like I always say, it's such mentality of I have money, you can't tell me what to do, that drives men away from such women. Period. 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 I've seen this quote before. They say when men get money, they look for a woman to settle down with. When women get money, they behave like if they don't need a man. It's not always true in all cases, but it's true in most cases. Every man wants a successful woman that won't look down on him. Successful women are of benefit to society because they breed other successful women, and the cycle continues and everybody gets successful. If a woman is successful, surely her husband will be successful. Do you understand why I'm saying get married then, or be with a man? You don't only have to get married, but be in a serious relationship with a man who you know is as ambitious as you are. You guys complement each other, you can make it. But when you say you want to be single and then focus on your career, grow old, like not grow old but get older, and then you want to marry, the likelihood of you finding a partner at that time is low because that was not your focus. The likelihood of you getting a partner that earns higher than you is low. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I'm saying the probability is very low. Why would you take that chance? I just hope you get me. Why would you take that chance? That's all, guys. Please just tell me your view on this. Comment, tell me how you feel. Tell me what you think about this topic. Catch you guys in the next video. One love. Ciao.